Is a remarkable girl, right, Keith? She's a pretty awesome girl.
She really is.
Incredible stuff in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can't sing, so we're going to the theater. I can't cook, which is why we're going to go to Chef Remmi. As he said, she's very remarkable in their kitchen, knows her way around, and she's got a healthy recipe that's easy to make. And we had a chance to join her at Metro Appliances and More. She cooked up a very tasty dish, pinto beans and greens with tomatoes, great for a day like today. Once again, we're hanging out with Chef Remmi today. We are at the Metro Appliance and More in their Bosch kitchen. Beautiful. I love this cooktop. You were telling me about this. Is neat.
It's an induction cooktop.
Yeah.
And so what I have here is I have some garlic and onions that I've sauteed already.
Smells great, by the way.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some diced tomatoes. You might want to be careful with this because diced tomatoes are cold and you're adding it to a hot pan.
Can you just use like a canned diced tomatoes for that? Okay. All right.
Then we have some pinto beans. These are also canned.
Yeah.
A little neat time trick you can use.
Now, one of the things that you were telling us earlier, too, is that you like to do things that kids can do. So a lot of your recipes, while they taste great, they're also relatively easy for folks.
Yep. They're easy for kids can make, except like whenever they use a hot appliance, you probably want to have like parent supervision or adult supervision. You always want to be careful around that.
Very smart.
In fact, my mom's still watching me. And I've added some chicken broth in there.
Okay.
Then we're going to heat this up. We're going to bring it to a boil, so we can get some salt in there, a little bit of pepper. And actually, I'm going to stir this up one sec. And then, did you know that tomatoes are actually a superfood? And superfoods are foods that you should try to eat every day, mainly because they're full of a bunch of antioxidants and nutrients and minerals that are really good for you.
Well, that sounds like it would be good for me. And it looks good in a dish, too. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong anytime you've got garlic, onions, tomatoes, and beans all together. But you're not through there yet. You want to do some other things, too, don't you?
So we heat this up, and then we have some Swiss chard. And you're just going to put this in there.
Now, I was telling you earlier, now I've heard of Swiss chard, but I've never seen it. It's really colorful, and you were telling me there's different colored veins. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're yellow, they can be green. Yeah.
A little bit of everything. It's like a nice rainbow. So we get that in there. And then we're going to, let's get that. There we go.
Keep that covered, all right. So what are we doing next?
Okay, so we're gonna let this sit just for a teensy little bit, just enough to get the chard all really nice and little wilted and a little soggy there. And then you serve it on your plate. So, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna check on this again.
Okay.
So
overall, how long would it take to get the Swiss chard wilted?
Only about like a couple minutes, probably 2 or 3 max.
Okay. And then probably once you do it, you let it cool down a little bit.
It's a nice side dish, and you can even use that as a main dish if you like.
Okay, very cool, and also very healthy for you as well. Remmi, you're incredibly smart as usual.
Nice pretzel.
Thank you for bringing us over here and sharing your recipes. And they can all be found in your cookbook too, right?
Actually, this one isn't. It's a nice old
But guess
recipe.
what? It's on our website.
Oh, what?
There you go, K2L.com. Remmi, thank you very much, young lady.
Thank you.
Knows what she's doing. Cook Time with Remmi, presented by the folks at Metro Appliances and More. You can go to their website and also cooktimewithremmi.com. And the recipe, as we said, is on our website at K2L.com.